Are you going through a tough time? It's completely normal. No one is immune to it, and everyone faces challenges at some point. Let me share something that happened to me recently. So, I just arrived here in Ontario, Canada, 2 weeks ago, and you won't believe this. On my first day here in Toronto, my iPhone stopped working and it got water damage and hasn't turned on since. And a few days later, my front veneers broke. It was a nightmare. It was so ugly and I couldn't even look at myself on the mirror. Hey, you. Yes, you. I want to start by saying this. It's okay. Whatever you're feeling right now, it's okay to feel it. Life can be tough, and we all have those moments when it feels like everything is falling apart. But here's the thing, you're not alone, and you're going to get through this. Hey there, if you click on this video, chances are you are going through something difficult right now. I want you to know that it's okay how you are feeling right now because life throw curveballs at all of us. Although it might feel overwhelming most of the time, but I just wanted to remind you that difficult times won't last forever. So let me share my story with you. A couple of weeks ago, I moved here in Ontario, Canada, and it was a fresh start for me, a new chapter of my life. But oh boy, things did not go as planned. So, as I mentioned earlier, after my phone got water damage, it stopped working. Then my front veneers got broken. It was so ugly, and I felt like challenge after challenges keeps coming to me. And you know, when you are on those moments and on those seasons, you actually have a choice. I've learned something through that wait, through that difficult moments, and that is what I would like to share to you today. Okay, so here's what I would like to share to you. Number one, it's just temporary. Whatever you're going through, it won't last forever. Just like the weather, storms pass, and the sun always comes back out. Number two, you're stronger than you think. Sometimes tough times just show us how resilient we really are. You've faced challenges before and you made it through. So this time is no different. Number three, you're not alone. It's easy to feel like no one understands, but I promise, there are people out there who care and want to help. Talk to a friend, family member, or even someone online. Share your struggles. So, you've clicked on this video and you may be going through some tough times right now. If you are on a tough spot, here are the 7 truths that can help you emerge through these challenging moments or these storms in your life. Number 1, do not dwell on one you don't want. So, yes, we do have ideas of how things should be. And when you are on a tough spot in your life, so when our plans didn't go the way we expected, it's kind of feel discouraging and disappointing. And it's overwhelming when our plans didn't go the way as we planned. And most of us dwell on those negative emotions, those negative feelings. And I was guilty of that before, but I'm glad that not now. And even though the circumstances or the situations are very hard and challenging. I tried to stay positive and believe that it won't last forever and that things will definitely shift. The situation can change. All I need is to stay still, be calm, and so I can focus on finding solutions for my problem. Number two, focus on what you can control. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to spiral into what ifs and why me. But here's a secret: the key to finding peace is actually focusing on the things that you can control. So, like my example earlier, my phone got water damage. I couldn't film my YouTube video. And honestly, the phone that I'm using right now, it's my mom's Android phone. Before on my previous videos, I was using my iPhone and it works really well. And I have a mic for my iPhone, but now I've been trying to figure out how I can continue to make videos for you guys. And so here I am, still filming. But, instead of crying and dwelling on the negative emotions and feeling sorry for myself, I decided to focus on what I can control, like finding a replacement so I can film my videos. Although I couldn't buy a brand new iPhone right now, I am focusing on the things that I have right now, the resources in front of me. And the second thing is my problem, like my front veneers got broken. It was horrible, it was so ugly. And how I present myself is so important to me, and I know that I couldn't really work on the things that I would want to work if my front veneers or my teeth is broken and I couldn't even speak or smile or whatever or talk to people. And I've asked my mom to book an appointment for me and if she can come with me, and we actually go to the dentist to have my front tooth get fixed. And just in one day, it got fixed by the lovely dentist. And I am so grateful for that. Number three, look for silver linings. I know this one's tough, especially when everything seems going wrong. But even in the hardest times, there's often this tiny silver lining, a lesson, a moment for growth, or even a deepest appreciation of the good days when they come back around. For example, when my iPhone got broken and my front veneers shattered, I felt like my world was crumbling. It happened on the same week, but then I was able to look for those simple things to appreciate. Like, I always have someone behind my back for a support, and those moments reminded me to be resourceful and just laugh it out. And it wasn't easy, but looking back, I realized how resilient I was. Number four, you've overcome tough times before, you will again. Sure, they are not like the ones that you've dealt before, but you have a 100% success rate of dealing with difficult situations. Just think of the difficult moments in your life and how you have overcome them. Recall the times that you were worried and you don't know what to do, but look at you now. You are in a much better place right now. Number five, journal your thoughts. There's a reason why therapists often recommend to their clients journaling. Journaling is simply the act of writing down all your feelings and emotions, and it is a great way to release everything. those negative emotions, those anger and your frustrations without hurting somebody else. It's just you releasing all those negative feelings and it will make you feel better. The purpose of doing it is actually to not blame others or, complain, but to help you gain insights of yourself. And so you can make better decisions. Number 6, connect to others. Connecting with friends and family when you're going through tough times can help ease stress, boost your mood, and make sense of all the change and disruption. Instead of feeling like you're facing your problems alone, you can grow strength and build resilience from having others to lean on. The people you reach out don't necessarily need to have all the answers to your problems that you are facing. They just need to be there with you and be willing to listen to you without judging. It creates a safe space for you to feel your emotions and go through the tough times without being criticized or judged. Last but not the least, number 7, take good care of yourself. This one might sound simple, but it's so important. Take care of yourself. When you're going through a hard time, your body and mind need extra love. So, whenever you're going through a tough time, eat, take good care of yourself, and get some good sleep. Give the care that your body deserves, and remember that you're worth it. And that's it. But I would just like to give this final point, and I know this is one of the most important above everything. Look for meaning and purpose. Sometimes the hardest moments in life teach us the most valuable lessons. I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, even if we don't understand it right away. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this challenge help me grow? Finding meaning in your struggles can turn pain into purpose, and that purpose can guide you toward brighter days.